Hey everybody, it's Ida, and I'm reeling off of a fantastic event I went to last weekend. It's now June 2017 as I make this video, and I was at Kyle Cease's Evolving Out Loud in Los Angeles, where I met the most amazing, big-hearted, caring people that are into either running a nonprofit or serving on the board of a nonprofit or thinking of starting a nonprofit. So I wanted to just say I feel truly blessed for having been there. You should check out evolvingoutloud.com, and I'll post the link later. So keep up with Kyle and get his book. The reason I really wanted to make this video was not just to say the thank yous to all the new subscribers and all the friends I made, but to answer what I think is one of the most frequently asked questions that I get as a nonprofit fundraising consultant. And that is, I have this great idea and I want to start a nonprofit. What do you think, Ida? And I kind of take a deep breath and then I say, well, yes and no. If you can answer yes to these two questions, then go for it. And the two questions are, have you done your market research? Because offering services to people, animals, or the environment and running a nonprofit is no different than any other business. If you haven't researched your immediate region to see if there's others already offering these services, then you're doing yourself a huge disservice, because you'll be investing time and energy into creating something that probably already exists. So, number one question is, do your market research. Look at other organizations that are out there that might be doing the same thing you're doing. And if they have wait lists for services, then maybe if you start something, you could complement and fill that need, and take that wait list of people or whatever the service is. But again, be very cautious. I would rather that you collaborate with an existing nonprofit than start one on your own. And that gets me to question number two that I would ask you if you said, I have this great idea, I want to start a nonprofit. Do you have a business plan? So the first answer was, have you benchmarked? Have you researched the market to see if this is something that's needed? And secondly, do you have a business plan? And some people are going, business plan? This is nonprofit. Well, let's call it a nonprofit plan. Let's call it a 3-year plan of how you're going to start this, with what funds you're going to start it, how you're going to sustain it, what programs you're going to offer, what potential donors or grants you might be eligible for, if there's any state or local funding that's available. Do that research and create a business plan. And there are business plan templates all over the internet. I don't have to explain how to do a business plan, really. It's just thinking through and answering a lot of questions like, how will you sustain this? Financial projections, marketing information, outreach, all the things that you would need to do to make sure that this concept that you create for a nonprofit is actually going to be viable more than 2 months from now. The thing that I hate to see, and this is the last thing I'll say on this subject, is very passionate founders who, I want to save the world, I want to do this really amazing thing, and without doing the research or a business plan, they'll take out a second mortgage on their home, or they'll get a loan from a family member, and then it doesn't work out, and they're in kind of a deep, bad place. So happy to give 30-minute telephone or Skype consults to anyone pro bono for 30 minutes. If you reach me through my website, which is my email, ida@idasandver.com, or my website, idasandver.com. I'll post the links at the bottom of this video. United States residents or immigrants or people, nonprofits only, please, because I am not versed in Canadian or international nonprofit law or business law. So I only work with U.S. domestic-based people and nonprofits. because that's where my licensing is. And I look forward to hearing from you. I love your feedback on my Facebook page. Ida Samberg Consulting is my Facebook page. Thanks so much and happy Friday.